Any game that simply has endless mode is a good game. Plus you have a tastefully covered stump ready to cause the apocalypse. Now the first thing we need to do is defeat the wolf. He's going to attack once per turn for 2 damage. And our inventory currently looks like this, so as soon as we battle, it's going to place these 4 things randomly on the board. The shield will give us 1 defense, these 2 soldiers will attack. After the turn, we get to add another card to the deck, which will appear randomly back on the board. So we're going to throw down a Ninja Master every 2 times an enemy takes damage, deal an additional 1 damage to it. And then it's going to shuffle those and throw them up on the board. Now, if different pieces land beside each other, they can have better or less effects. Given that the wolf is doing 2 damage per turn, we're going to want another shield. So now we're going to roll out 2 damages, 2 defense this time. The spear beside the soldier also caused extra damage. Long story short, he dead. So if the flag lands beside a character, 100% extra attack. If a spear does it, attack +3. If they both do it, 100% +3. And the ninja attacks 1 time. So on that, the spear spread out to the soldier, so big damage. The wolf is more than dead. There's 2 enemies left, so let's throw down the scroll. Additionally, make surrounding pieces attack 1 time every 2 turns. I feel like that's just going to help us. So we got 2 defense going up. The wolf is not quite dead, but we're going to block his damage. We don't only have 50 HP, and I feel like the wolves are only going to get bigger. So we're going to throw down another shield, and if the shields land beside each other or anything does, they combine into a better version of itself. Now we get 3 armor from 1 single shield. Plus the wolf died. Now we have a choice between healing or fighting an elite monster. What they consider a boar. It's actually a domesticated pig. So what it does is attack once every 3 turns, and it's got 10 attack. So basically, we really want to hurt this thing in a hurry. Luckily, the spear is being distributed to all of my many things, so we're hitting it for 18 damage. So let's go down with a broken sword. Surrounding pieces attack permanently +3 1 time, so basically card dissolves if it actually lands and does something. It went way out there where it's not doing much of anything, but we still get 1 more turn. Let's try another spear just to get enough damage down to remove the domesticated pig boar. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get that thing out of there. Not quite. So it's going to hit us for pretty big damage. We're going to throw down a general at this point. His attack is equal to the number of soldiers on the field. I don't know if ninjas count for that or not. Probably not, but he's just a lot of extra damage. So that boar is definitely dead. I kind of want another shield because our health is obviously going to drop. That boar has got a lot. He's going to attack for 12 and he's got 82 HP. We actually just took half of that off right away because things landed well. So let's throw up the banner then. Surrounding pieces randomly trigger 1 additional attack 2 times. That's not going to happen consistently, but even if every once in a while that causes a double attack for the right thing, that's going to be colossal amounts of damage. So there we go. I think the boar is going to be dead after this turn. So let's throw down another scroll, randomly make surrounding pieces attack extra times. That's, even if that only goes off once in a while, that's still great. Plus if we get multiples of those on the board, they'll combine into a better version. Some fun different options here for an artifact. I want combined attack. All pieces gain 40% attack in 1 turn when merging. So if I merge pieces into their next level, everything on the board gets 40% attack. Now we're fighting an adorable kitty cat. It's going to do 4 damage, and I'm pretty sure we're going to throw out 4 shields automatically, so we don't need any more defense. I missed that on the recording, but we just did 92 damage to the cat, which was way overkill. Let's airdrop some ninjas. Summon 3 ninjas at the same level after 3 turns. The soldiers might have been better because the general might not affect the ninjas. Whatever the case, I think we're going to hit this cat for probably, well, only 31 damage. But we only took a little bit back. Let's make an investment now as well. We're going to throw down a treasure chest. Summon 1 level 1 spear, flag, or broken sword every 5 turns. That is just going to spit out things that are going to have random effects. It doesn't have to do it often, but eventually those are going to add up and then combine. I can't believe that cat survived that. That's so annoying. So what we need is another basic soldier. Get out there. Those are going to combine. That's actually great. And some ninjas spawned as well. Plus we had 2 combinations, so that should be a 40% plus 40% damage boost. So the cat just took 65 damage. And I'm pretty happy about that. Let's throw down another shield so we can stop taking so much damage. Everything is having its effect. Looks like the scrolls went off quite a bit there, so that'll hopefully add up to quite a bit of damage. 46, I'll take it. The cat hit us for just a little bit, but that's why we need shields. Let's also throw down a summoning order. Summon 2 soldiers at the same level 1 time. So that'll go out. There's extra soldiers on the board. They'll eventually combine, but that's just lots of extra attack, especially if they touch near other things. So that cat is very dead. So we could either heal up or we could go to the blacksmith shop for upgrades, and we want upgrades. all the tier 2 stuff is $200 to upgrade. We don't have that, where I'm going to upgrade one of my shields just because that's going to give me lots of extra defense. And if we get the shield upgraded and it lands next to those two, an even better shield. Now it's time to defeat a single gorilla. He does, wow, a lot of damage. Well, he's going to do 12 damage every 2 turns. The shields are going to be a little bit up to doing that. We might be able to just destroy him now because we got a lot of good damage going out. There's our 7 shield currently. And he's dead in a single turn. Wow, over 100 damage. Let's drop some more shields down. If we get enough defense, we don't have to worry about anything coming our way for a while. Lots of shields and flanks and stuff being distributed. The spears as well. Big damage. And he's not dead, but we'll get one more turn on him. We're going to go ahead and throw down another banner. Now when it all goes off, that should easily defeat him. Like, really easily defeat him. And we're going to throw down another shield right now, just so I can hopefully get those. They're going to combine right away. Perfect. So we're getting 9 shield every turn at least. And if those combine, I don't know what they'll be giving me, but that's going to make me feel a lot better about our odds. And we one-shotted him with a 121. We stopped at a bonfire. We needed a little HP. Didn't feel like fighting an elite instead. Now it's time for a minion. A wild chicken. That's all it is. Okay. Wild chicken it is. We'll go ahead and see what we can do to that. It's going to attack 8 once per turn, but it's going to increase its damage every turn. So we got to kill them quickly, like that. We got a few plain soldiers on the ground, so let's throw another soldier out. That's one base attack. He did combine there though, so that's going to be 40% extra damage as well as everything happening here. We basically just hopefully get things to combine a lot, and we want to keep the board full so things can synergize with each other. He's going to hit us for no damage. We're also going to throw a general down. They get more damage and more soldiers that are on the ground, obviously, so that's going to be this easy extra damage for us. Everything's done there. We're destroying the chicken. He's probably going to hit for 12 damage this time, so we'll take a little bit. We're going to throw down another flag. That's just going to give extra damage to whatever it happens to be touching, which is hopefully lots of things. The more multipliers we can get, the better. This chicken's obviously quite dead. 157 damage and I won't miss it. That sends a message. Alright, now's a chance to buy something. We're going to buy a level 2 spear. Surrounding pieces attack +9. And then it's time for a boss fight, which is probably like a pine cone. Yeah, exactly, a 9-tailed fox. It's attacking for 11. It's going to go up 2 per turn. It attacks once per turn. Attack 20% per turn. So yeah, it's going to get more dangerous. 904 HP. I feel like this is a really aggressive step up in difficulty suddenly. The spear did level up though, so that's an extra 40% damage for us. So hopefully this is like a record-breaking hit. And it might be, because there's a lot of different things going on down here. Like a lot. It's already... wow. Okay. Cool. Great. Okay. I'll take that. 400 damage. We're going to throw down a ninja script. Additionally, make surrounding pieces attack 1 time. That only happens once, but I think that's going to be okay. There's a lot of stuff being distributed. Again, the board's getting pretty full of pieces. And that's probably a good strategy. Just fill the board with basically anything you can. Because we're hitting for tons of damage. There's another 400. So we're actually going to defeat this thing quite easily. Another ninja banner. Get to work, idiots. Do me proud. 102 damage. We'll tear through that. We'll pluck its 9 tails one by one. It's officially dead. We're just into overkill now. Wow, we broke 500. We're doing something right. Enemy damage taken +10%. Now we're in a volcano land where we're probably going to be attacked by butterflies. These pieces are all really interesting. I think I'm actually going to try Guard Legend. Basically, when soldiers and shields of level less than or equal to 4 are on the field, they will merge into a guard. I assume that means they have shield and attack. Which will be important because we're fighting fire lizards. These attack 10 once per turn, so we got to hit this thing for 356. We also hopefully need to get our shields going. We had at least 2 merges there, so this is going to be really big damage. I wasn't really seeing what merged there. I mostly just let the thing merge and we just read the damage out afterwards. Dead. So what we need are more soldiers then. Soldiers and shields. This tier spears just distributed to all sorts of different things. That's going to be some extra damage, hopefully. 534 is a lot of HP to take down every turn, though. Well, we took a little bit of damage there. We'll get more shields going. Simply because we need that. There we go. We got a guard. So that's +1 armor, +1 attack. I guess we get 40% damage from a merge, and technically that's a merge. So let's throw more shields down then. That thing also merged, so randomly surround, trigger, attack 4 times. This fire lizard is stronger than the previous ones, so that's gonna hurt a little bit for sure. So, more shield for us. We'll hopefully get more guards at some point too. We need another soldier on the ground. We should easily defeat him at this point. I was worried for a second we wouldn't. 219 damage. He's dead. We're going to go to the enchantment shop. An elite sounds scary right now. Accelerate 2 surrounding pieces for 1 turn. Did that work? I don't really know what that means. I kind of missed what I just did there, but that's fine. Now we're fighting literal fire rocks. They're going to attack for 12. And that's going to increase 4 every turn. These things also gain armor equal to 15% of their HP every 2 turns. So we're going to hopefully get a lot of defense and soldiers out there. There's our 12 shield at least. I would like my shields to merge. We'll see what kind of damage we're hitting for here. So far, I'm not overly impressed with it. We do have a basic shield or 2 there, so let's get some more soldiers out there. Now, those should hopefully combine. Yep, that's a merge, so that should be 40% extra damage as well, so it should finish off the fire rock. Now we hit for 500 damage. HP is rather fleeting in this. I'm pretty sure those spears just combined as well, so they can add a lot of damage to people around them. And we're up to 13 defense. He does have over 600 HP though, so hopefully we can take that away quickly. So far, we hit him very, very weakly. Okay, we're going to put a ninja camp down, summon 1 ninja every 3 turns. We need more base units spawning again. We're getting lucky with some big hits once in a while, but we need just more idiots on the ground that can physically hit things. Okay, we hit him again for not a ton of damage. He's going to hit us reasonably hard. We're going to summon 2 soldiers of the same level. Hopefully they'll combine with some shields if and when those go off, if that's even allowed. Yeah, there's 2 combinations, so that should be lots of extra damage. And we're getting lots of those guys down on the ground. They're going to give 3 attack and 3 armor, so that's really big for us. Let's use the ninja script again to make the surrounding units attack one more time. Hopefully that lands in a good spot. And there, we got a blue spear even. Surrounding pieces 27 attack. I think that's going to make that guy attack a lot, so this could be a pretty big hit. He does have a lot of HP though, so I thought this would be a big hit, not a little hit. Okay, let's go down the flag then. Hopefully we get more multipliers stacking up. Clearly we didn't get a great multiplier that time around. But we're also getting a lot of multiplier pieces without getting a lot of soldiers anymore. We just need raw damage. That's a little better. Where was that a minute ago? Over 1,000 damage. Much better. Going to the blacksmith shop, we can afford absolutely nothing. We are now fighting googly-eyed snakes. They are going to hit for 14 damage every single turn, and that goes up every turn as well. We did get a combination now, so there's a better guard. We will soon have 3 of those, so they can hopefully merge into something better again. It looks like the generals do play off of the soldiers, if I'm understanding this right. We definitely didn't kill the snake there, so we're going to throw another banner down to hopefully make something attack again. We hardly hurt the snake that round. Yeah, we're going to need you guys to multiply a lot more than what you are. Please attack a lot. Like a lot. 918 was a lot, but this snake's going to hit us again. That's going to hurt. I'm going to throw down a treasure chest. That's going to randomly spawn things every once in a while. This is basically a free turn because the snake is sure to die anyway. We wasted the biggest hit yet when we didn't need it. More shield. My ninjas here just combine themselves together, so that's going to be a big one. We got lots of good things going on. So if we could just stack those up in a proper multiplier, there we go. That's a good one. Almost 1,000 damage. And we're starting to get some higher level pieces. This is a tier 2 soldier camp. Summon 1 level 2 soldier every 3 turns. That's going to be good for us. We need more spawners like that. They can just continually pump stuff out and put things together. Hopefully we get a hit for over 900 here, because this thing's going to hit us for 22 damage. So that's not going to be super great for us. And we just hit him with a really weak shot. Okay, ninja script it is to hopefully finish this thing off. The board is actually full for the first time ever, so that's a good feeling. The snake needs to die now. Okay, we've easily killed him, and once again we had an enormous hit when we didn't quite need one. But let's get another ninja script, and hopefully that's going to have the same effect. 2,500 damage. I don't love our odds, so we did just have a nice combination. This guard now has 9 armor and 9 attack. Accelerate +2. So we'll see what this attack turns into. So far it looks quite low, but sometimes it's deceiving. Well, we're in trouble. We got a very weak hit on him. But luckily we can unlock more and more things as we go to get stronger pieces and permanent upgrades. Starting over again, we get some really good choices right away. I actually really like Soldier Recruit, obtain 1 level 1 soldier per turn. So if we combine that with even a single general, we're going to start producing lots of soldiers, and the general will get bonus damage off of them. And that helped us make it quickly to the boss, which is the Hellhound. I've been going all out on offense, so we'll see how this is going to go. I don't have very much shield up, but I do have a lot of soldiers and a lot of very upgraded soldiers at that. So we're hitting for not nearly enough damage. But we'll throw down another general. That's going to help at this point where it's just all out offense to try and defeat this thing. We're also going to have plenty of combinations where we should actually get a tier 4 soldier soon. But they're going to start to hit pretty hard. There was 530 damage. We'll throw down a spear and hopefully do this. I'm trying really hard just to stick to soldiers and generals. That combination, we're going to get a next level soldier here, I think. Or they don't combine beyond level 3. Good to know. Well, whatever the case, there's 500 damage. I think we'll actually defeat the Hellhound, but not by much. Okay, we're going to throw some armor down because it never hurts to have a little bit more of that. And as long as we can muster 200 damage, which I'm pretty sure we can, the Hellhound will die and then we'll get to move on to the next stage. Got him. And hopefully the village chief's gift is something amazing for us. For each soldier on the field, all pieces gain 10% attack. And we also get 2 extra soldiers because of that. So given the amount of soldiers we have to fight the crocodile, I think we're going to be able to do some pretty good damage pretty quickly. There's a lot of blues on the board, and blues are definitely going to be strong for us. Yep, we didn't quite kill him, but it was close. Okay, I guess we're going to airdrop some soldiers then. Probably should have put some shield in, but I thought we could really get away with the glass cannon thing, which somehow never works. Well, this time we hit him for 1300 damage, so wish we had that last turn. We're going to start putting some shield on again. We really need some protection. Wow, okay, there we go. There is another level of soldier. He's going to hit really hard. Apparently not that hard because we didn't get a multiplier. We did get some shield combinations. We got some soldier combinations there, so we just need to keep working our way up. As long as we can hit it for 500 damage, yep, we'll be okay. I like this because it's dissolvable, makes everything attack an extra time, then goes away. And usually when it's on the board, it adds some serious damage. I think that's actually going to play off our strongest soldier as well too, so, well, it helped. Wish we had more damage, but that's always the case. More shield for us. And again, the final hit is for way more than we needed it to be. We need to change those turns around. Now we're going to fight something called Mrs. Mouse. It looks like a flying caterpillar. It does only have 889 HP. We got 2 of these level soldiers now, so that's hopefully got to be worth something. I think for now we're just going to stack a lot of shield because our soldiers generate themselves. And clearly we're going to need some more because everything's starting to hit us. Except for when we don't get shields, so we'll just summon more soldiers to hopefully get even more combinations building up. This will obviously finish off that thing. Combinations are going to help us. Spears are going to help us. We need spears to combine as well. These are still very basic level things. Here's the shield I've been looking for. I need a shield generator. That's what I would like more than anything. Something that could just continuously generate me shield because I need it. Something there actually hurts me. I didn't realize I was spawning something that was causing me harm. I think that's it for me once again. My soldier army didn't do it. Okay, so this time I've been going for lots of the war bears because for each one of those we gain 20% attack. Plus, these have a way of reducing the enemy's attack, so when they do hit me back, they don't hurt me for anything. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't build up more shield as well. So that cockroach is supposed to hit for 9 damage. But we're going to reduce his attack really big time, so it's only for 3. So the bears are obviously a much better idea. And we can summon more. If we get wild summoning, we're going to get either 2 werewolf or war bear, or 1 of each. And that's just going to add to our stockpile of bears and wolves. His attack is reduced all the way down to 5 now. And he gets an extra 12% damage into him. And we can still use flakes and pieces from other sets because they still multiply and add attack and everything. He's got 34 armor, 228, but his attack has been knocked all the way down to 3. And we hit him for 184. And if we bring a druid in, summons a wolf or bear every 4 turns. I already have one of those on the board. Might already have a few of those on the board, but that's just going to stock up our numbers once in a while. Because remember, every bear adds 20% attack. The more bears, the more power. And then we're going to give all pieces 15% crit rate when anything's been merged. Let's also get a level 2 beast tamer. And then it's time for the next boss fight, Mr. Catfish, who's going to hit us for 11. We'll hopefully throw a lot of bears out. We got a leveled up bear, which is sort of actually bad for us in a way. But you know what? We're going to reduce his attack. So he's only going to hit us for 5. And then we're going to hit him hopefully for lots. 185, I'll take it. He's throwing some mucus at us. I think that actually just takes up spots. Let's throw another beast tamer down, because if we get those combined as well, yeah, the mucus are just eating up spots. But as long as we can reduce their attacks and keep stacking up bears, I think we can win this fight fairly easily. I'm not going to worry so much about shield on this one. We're just going to go for more assault. The bears knock the enemy's attack down enough. A few shield would probably help, but we're better off going for raw attack at this point. This could be a big one. There was a lot of things happening. I heard a lot of noises. That's still going to attack us for 9 damage, but we should be able to finish it off in 1 or 2 more turns, depending on the amount of mucus coming in. We're going to throw a shapeshifter down. That's just going to join whatever's to the right, which is the mucus. We got a leveled up mucus in our hand. How very helpful. We'll just let the pieces work their magic for a second and it'll be super dead. And we still have 41 HP left over, so we did good. I'm going to do restore 1 HP with each merge now too. That's actually going to help us out a lot. I'm more collecting bears and wolves, so I don't want to do that. Let's just give all pieces a 15% crit chance. So especially if we merge like this, everything's going to have a very big crit chance, and crits are going to do big damage. We're back to the wildcats again. 340 HP. Should hopefully be able to tear through that fairly easily. Or not, but they don't do any damage in return. I'm going to drop a few shields in just so we can defend what little damage you're going to throw back our way. For now, we're just going to continue to torment the wild creatures. I mean, the second cat only has 514 HP. We really should be able to get through that. But we're also just going to turn its attack so far down that I don't think it's going to do any damage in return. Literally 0. One of our plagues there did level up, so we're going to have a higher crit chance again. So we're going to have a really high crit chance. Everything that hits should hit for a lot of damage. Look at all those crits. The final cat has almost 700 HP. We're going to knock that down by almost half right away. Take all its attack away and do it again. The bears kind of make things too easy, to the point where I think we should fight an elite, a wolf with 1000 HP, and there's going to be a few of these. Our shield merged, so that's going to be not only more defense, but also higher crit chance. We've knocked its attack down to a 4, so our shield is more than up to the task. We knocked off 70% of the wolf's HP. If I had a way to remove those 2 soldiers, I absolutely would, but there's not much I can do about it now, so we're just going to keep going. We're knocking that thing's attack down to, well, it's at 8, so it's actually going to hurt us for once. But only 2 damage, and as soon as we merge something together, that's going to go away. We're going to throw down a little bit more shield, and we should probably start getting some spears and stuff going again as well. But for now, I think this may finish off the wolf. We'll see how much damage we manage out of this. And 12 damage. Let's summon another druid. They're just going to help summon more bears and wolves, and those are going to be our friend. I just want to stack as many bears as I can because 20% damage each is going to add up to big damage. And gain 1 armor when a piece is eliminated. When we're about to eliminate the unhappiest pig in the world. Wow, it has 30 attack. Oh, it only goes once every 3 turns. Yes, I remember now. So this thing won't be a problem. We'll destroy it in 1 more turn. We threw a broken sword into the mix. That's just going to permanently increase its surrounding friends' damage a little bit and then dissolve. Okay, let's bring in another druid. We can never have too many of those. They'll just constantly spawn in more wolves and bears, both of which are going to be hugely helpful. Plus, every time they make something merge by spawning in more base level stuff, we're going to get HP. A broken shield is something we've never seen before. Plus 20 armor 1 time. We don't really... That's just going to get in the way. We don't need that. I think this boar is going to attack actually reasonably soon, and it's going to hit for 42, so that's going to hurt. I brought on another shield to mitigate one of those damages. But we're going to drop that thing's attack down a little bit. Still going to hit for 42. Hopefully we can finish it off. Yep, got it. I think my board is actually getting a little bit crowded. We're having trouble fitting all the pieces we need in there to get the multipliers off each other. We knocked off about 1/3 of its health, so this is going to be close. We can survive a hit, but not by a lot. So really hope this is some kind of really big multiplied hit. We got too many pieces. We need to merge these down and get more multipliers on the board. Oh, we did get it. This will be better. We're going to turn a druid into a level 3, summon 1 level 3 wolf or bear every 4 turns. Now we're fighting a hare. Shields are going to merge right away. That's a good feeling. Everything's going to distribute itself, and yeah, that's going to work well for us. Its attack is down to 2. So these basic enemies again are not much threat to us. We did 2,000 damage. That thing's dead. I don't think we're going to one-shot this one, but it's only going to give 6 damage in return, which isn't going to be much. Well, we'll throw down another level 2 druid, and I think that has the potential to merge. The bears certainly. Do we have a purple bear? Reduce the enemy's attack by 8. We need lots of purple bears. Purple bears would make us unstoppable. Really wish we had finished off the rabbit, because that's starting to hurt. We'll definitely get it this time. Convert 2 warbear into werewolf. Do we want to do that? I don't think we do. Let's try a shapeshifter. That's just sort of whatever it lands next to, it's going to turn into a wolf anyway. So at least those can now merge and we'll have less level 1 wolves on the board. Okay, the wolves did combine up to tier 2. There's a new one spawned in, which is starting to sort of work against us at this point. We need more tiles on the board. Okay, there's a level 2 spear going on right away. Those can actually combine into a level 3. We did get a level 3 wolf. That means enemies are going to take extra damage, but this hare is actually going to get really dangerous really fast. Increases 7 attack every turn. I am actually going to throw down a beast tamer just so it can hopefully combine with the other beast tamers. Perfect. Now we don't have a level 1 beast tamer anymore, so I'm pretty sure they won't spawn level 1s. Only level 2s, which is what we need. And then it's on to the gorilla battle. The shields are going to merge, so that's going to give us extra crit chance, I believe. And that bear got a nice multiplier on it. So this is hopefully off to a good start. He's going to attack for 22. And that's going to go up 8 every turn. So that's not super fun. We did hit him really, really hard, but he's about to hit us even harder. Oh, they do attack every 2 turns though, so I might actually get away with defeating him if we get a decent hit here. We'll see. We've knocked his attack down to 22, which would definitely hurt. But we would survive. Come on, another 78 out of something? 4 HP. It's so close. Okay, we survived the first gorilla, not by much. Gorilla number 2, we're going to need some pretty big hits to be able to deal with this. And there's still 2 gorillas after, 1 gorilla after this. The spears are really distributing out for the damage. So some of these things are going to hit really hard. Hopefully the 1220 damage we need is, yeah, easily done. We get a +3 shield actually. We're going to throw that on the board because that's got some friends it could potentially merge with. And if we could just take the edge off of this thing's 38 damage a little bit, that would be all the better for us. That was a very small hit. We're going to sacrifice 1 of our HP for 6 attack. I thought that might be a dissolving piece. It looks like that's here to stay, so that was actually a really bad piece to have. But I guess if it distributes that much damage, that might not be the end of the world. We'll see how hard we hit this stupid gorilla for. Not very. One of the weakest hits we've had in a while. So we were defeated by a gorilla, but we had fun with our bears.